It says, vote for change. And again, I owe you an explanation. What kind of person am I? And what kind of LegCo member can you expect of me? First, I am outspoken and articulate. You will hear my voice. I will be your voice in the community, and the community will hear that voice. I will not be an invisible LegCo member, hardly recognized by the community. I will consult with the Chamber and its members, and together we will come up with positions which I can then advocate powerfully and persuasively in LegCo. And I will bring issues to you, things which I think the Chamber should know about and discuss and have a view on. It's going to be a two-way street. Second, I am determined. When I see something that could be done better, I want to make things better. And I will not rest until I can make things better. I'm not only a man of high-sounding words, I'm a man of action. In my 8 years as chairman of WWF, I steered it from near bankruptcy, a very big PR problem with our Marine Life Center in Hoi Ha Wan, high staff turnover, to the position where we are today. Fourfold increase in staff, heading towards a fivefold increase in income, probably the most respected environmental NGO in Hong Kong today. Now, I could have given up after 2 years in the middle of that mess. Many of my friends encouraged me to do so. But I was a hands-on and outspoken chairman and an agent for change. Third, I am independent. I can vote freely without towing any party line. You won't find me in the top 5 list of abstaining LegCo members. Fourth, I will put Hong Kong's best interests first, because I believe a better Hong Kong is a better place to do business. I want to quote something written by Bernard Chan recently in the SCMP. He was, of course, until recently, the member for the Insurance Functional Constituency in LegCo. And he said, at some stage the functional constituencies will go, but as long as they exist, it is important that their representatives accept that community interests must come first. People are becoming more sensitive about anything that looks like collusion or abuse of influence, and who can blame them? First words. Finally, Hong Kong's business interest is safe with me. I'm not distinguishing between big business interests or SME interests, but the business interest as a whole. The economic principles that I hold, free and open economy, competitive economy, low taxes, small government, minimum red tape, these are principles that all businessmen hold dear. I am one of you. My family has been in business in Hong Kong for 3 generations, 70 years. We were an SME. Then we got to grow a bit bigger. But we were never one of the big conglomerates. Somewhere in between. I know many of the General Committee members, as well as members of the various committees here. They're personal friends of mine. Now, the Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce is the most prestigious of the business chambers. the long-respected voice of business. And in the words of Sir David Akers-Jones, members of the Chamber have always helped steer Hong Kong through all its many challenges. Steer Hong Kong through its many challenges. A mere 1,050 voters of the Chamber have the power to vote a member into LegCo, and that's quite a big privilege. So I ask you to vote for a member who you feel will do justice to that privilege. I ask you to take a chance on a person who represents the voice of Hong Kong's future. I ask you, as businessmen in one of the world's most commercial cities, not to sit on the sidelines, but to take leadership in defining the future for Hong Kong. Become again the leading citizens of Hong Kong. Be again the businessman that people look up to. And I'll close now with a quote from Bill Clinton at the recent Democratic Convention. He said this, speaking about the USA. People have been more impressed with the power of our example rather than the example of our power. And this is a sentiment, I think, that the business sector of Hong Kong should really take to heart. If you want change, vote for Markus Shaw. If you want progress towards this vision that I've just painted for Hong Kong's future, vote for Markus Shaw and get others to vote for me. Thank you very much.